The following program is a PodcastOne.com production.
From Hollywood, California, by way of the Broken Skull Ranch, this is the Steve Austin Show.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now, here's Steve Austin.
All right, gang, we're sitting in Lake Hartwell, Georgia. I got a little rental house out here because I'm filming a show for Country Music Television. It's a badass show. It's going to be on air pretty quick. But right now, I'm hanging out with the guys from the 3 and 20 band. Now, the 3 and 20 band, if you haven't heard of them, they're a badass band with many different influences behind them. And we're going to talk to all of them here in a little bit and get to see how they come up with their sound. I love their music. They love their music. I think you will too. I'm hanging out with Rusty, Jim, Daniel, and Adrian, and Butch. I've been talking to Butch for a couple of years on the Twitter and on text messages and phone calls. And I got y'all CD in my tractor. One, for two reasons. I got an air-conditioned tractor, and I got that CD stuffed in there. It's a bad motherfucker. And I got that CD in there because, one, I love the CD, and two, my eject button is broke. That being said, I'm hanging out with the 3 and 20 band. They're going to kick it off with, what y'all going to start off with? Long time coming. Then we're going to shoot the breeze and jump and have a jam session. Welcome, guys. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, hey, hey. It's been a long, hard time coming, trying to make it through the week, so we can roll off of the highway, chase the back road on down by the creek, fill up my mason jar with that apple pie. You know my woman, she likes it real sweet. It's been a long, hard time coming. We finally made it through the week. Come on, fellas. Whether you're pushing steel on across the land, plowing fields with a farmer's tan, we do it all to earn that dollar. 40 hours took by the man. Sometimes it's hard to understand why we don't all get up and holler. So at the end of a real long week, when you've had enough of it, wouldn't it be kind of sweet to say
the screen, I got a couple buddies of mine, Michelle and Ronnie, over here, and friends, of course, Nathan and Chris rolling sound over here. It's good to hear you guys play in person. I've been riding around that tractor, listening to y'all's music, and I was trying to think, y'all have so many different influences. I want to hear from you guys, but I was trying to really think, what kind of music is this? And just hearing a long time coming, that's beer drinking music for the working man. It's good stuff. Butch, let's start off with you. You share lead vocals with Adrian, but tell me about the name of 3 and 20, how this name came to be, because you're a little bit of a history buff.
Well, it's a twofold story. Being from the part of the country where you're from, a lot of people around give you the history part. I guess you've heard of the Issaquah Trail of Tears. Well, from where we're from up in Easley, South Carolina, just right up the road here, the Trail of Tears actually originated in that area, and that was where the Cherokee Indians were marched out from North Carolina, South Carolina. They were marched down through the South all the way over to, settled out in the central part of the United States in Oklahoma. And the way they used to mark the length of distance from home was in increments 3 and 20, 6 and 20, 9 and 20. And
what does the 3 and 20 represent? I mean,
3 and 20 was just a distance, but what it represents to us, it actually literally 3 and 20 road in Easley, South Carolina, is the road where Adrian's home is, which is where 3 and 20 culminated. That's where we started. That's where we started writing. That's actually where we've recorded the majority of the songs that we've recorded. That's where the ideas came to be. That's where the name came to be. So we've spent a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that room, learning songs, beating each other up over what sounds good and what don't, and right there on 3 and 20 road.
Well, how far do you and Adrian go back? Because y'all buddies from school, childhood friends.
After school.
Just after school, yeah. We started singing together in 2003 maybe. Really started singing together. I knew him, and he had did a song with me on another project I was working on, and a buddy of ours, a mutual buddy, was like, man, let's me, you, and Butch get together and start a group. And we started a group called Epidemic. It was like 3 and 20, but more pop, hip-hop.
Right.
And ever since then, me and Butch have sang together. And he's my brother. I love him. I hate him. I want to kill him sometimes. It's been the best time of my life singing music with this fella, and of course now with these guys. So we just love music, man. And we love people, and we ain't the best band in the world, but we're gonna get out and play our shit and hope somebody likes it. So And you got
So what are your influences as far as music goes?
Me personally,
yeah.
Everything from Hank Williams Jr. and Johnny Cash to Bone Thugs and Harmony and Randy Travis. I love old country. I love hip hop. My brother kind of got me into hip hop growing up. That's why I rap. But old country and hip hop, and even rock. Like my sister listened to hair metal, so I'll sit down and listen to Poison, open up and say "ah" with you all day and sing every lyric. So.
You guys come up with it. Well, what's this term that already existed? Southern swing. Did y'all create that?
Correct.
Did y'all trademark out some good shit?
Yes, trademark.
Explain what Southern swing is. I got some buddies in Texas, Los Lonely Boys. They call themselves as 3 Mexican brothers. They're badass. It's a trio. That's why there's 3 of them. See what I did there? I'm making sure this motherfucker with me. And they call our brand of music Texican rock and roll.
Yeah.
And so explain to me what Southern swing is.
It's Southern swagger with a twang. We got the hip hop element. We got the country element, which is the twang, and Southern rock. Yep. Rock, metal, soul, R&B. Again, we love music, and the way the world's going today, there's everybody's just mashing up. There's a conglomeration of lives and people and music styles and lifestyles, and we do what we think fits us as people.
When you guys playing at the clubs and the stuff that you're doing, the gigs that you're doing, I mean, are people dancing y'all stuff that just rock and groove? And what's the vibe?
All I can say, Steve Austin has come to a 3 and 20 show.
I dig 3 and 20, but here's the thing: it's not something you go on Texas 2-step 2, you go on Foxtrot 2, or go out and do a line dance still. It's jam and good music. Talk to me, Jim.
I mean, we can get out there and play anything too. I mean, if you want to hear us do a Texas 2-step song, we can come up with something and do it right then.
Right.
I mean, we try to, when we play these bar shows, we sometimes play 4 hours a night.
Right.
So not only do we play our originals, we play a lot of covers, and we try to appeal to 8 to 80 years old, everybody. And
okay.
We try to do anything.
Talk to me about your bass playing. What turned you on to the bass? Why'd you pick that instrument?
When I was 12 years old, I started playing bass, and my 2 best friends one played drums, one played guitar, so somebody had to play bass.
If you wanted to be in,
I wanted to be in the band.
Yeah.
I had to play bass, so I started playing bass. And actually, Bill Berry from REM had a lake house in Hartwell, and he could hear us practice, little kids over there practicing. He became friends with my drummer's mom and kind of taught me basically how to tune my bass, and then went on from there and actually learned how to play it. So he was definitely, influenced on me.
Okay, so let's talk about your musical influences as a player.
Oh gosh. I try to play to the song, but, I grew up listening to punk rock, heavy metal.
Come on, really?
Give it to me all day long.
Really?
All day
You
long.
South Carolina boy?
Do I know?
You're South Carolina, you're Athens.
Born and raised Hartwell, Georgia.
Hartwell, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And they got a punk scene going here?
No.
This motherfucker original. Yeah.
Not much of anyone.
Yeah.
But that's what I was into. That's what I like. So I'm going to be real to myself and real to my music, and I'm going to stick to it.
Oh man, my wife is a big punk fan from way back in the LA scene. A little bit older than you, but yeah, I mean, so I it's a whole different deal for me. But all right, Rusty, talk to me about them drums. Okay, how'd you decide? Here's the deal. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story before we continue on with else. I always wanted to be. My dad grew up. He taught himself how to play guitar. He played in a country music band my whole life, playing dance gigs, and we go follow him around. So I figured, I'd be a lead singer. Lead singer. Of course. You figure, but I can't sing worth a shit. So I figured, well, the next superstar spot got to be the lead guitar. So my dad was going to teach me how to play guitar, but I did not apply myself, so I didn't. Didn't go too well. So then I figured, I'll try a bass. It's got 2 less strings. It got to be easier. So I bought a bass guitar, but I did not apply myself. And a drum kit's so loud, my parents wouldn't buy me one, so then I had to be a wrestler. And it turns out it's a happy end of the story because I'm sitting on a chair in a good house talking to you.
I hear you.
So who are your influences? Any.
Influences. You could name the bigs, Pert, definitely not Lars Ulrich.
Okay, give me the deal first. We're talking about the.
There needs to be some beef. I feel like personally. Really? Honestly, and I got to pay him some tribute because it was one of the first beats I ever learned was Inner Saint. So
they fine.
it's cool, but then again.
But then, are you a Rush fan or particularly Neil Peart?
Well, just particularly Neil.
Okay.
I appreciate Rush.
Right.
Amazing musicians, but I can't understand half of it, honestly. Like, wrap my mind around it as a drummer. But, I got started playing drums. My cousin was in the high school marching band, and, when I was a kid, one of my first memories I have was walking under those arches, feeling the drums in my heart.
Right.
So, when I got old enough, I started playing in the middle school marching band, got in high school, begged my parents for a drum kit. And much to the dismay of my father, we ended up getting one for Christmas. And
Santa Claus brought that something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
9th grade. His one rule was, if my car is in that driveway, those sticks aren't in your hand.
Right.
So by God, every time his car was not in the driveway, those sticks were in my hand. So,
So you just love playing.
I really do.
Yeah.
And
hey, what's the deal with keeping time? For someone as talented as you, it's very simple. For someone like me, man, if I was leading this band or if I was going to be the guy playing, I'd speed up, slow down, fuck shit up.
Well, most drummers do that anyway.
Okay. What's the story? What's the secret?
With core drumming, honestly, just practice.
You count? I was talking to someone when it was on Dance with the Stars. It's all about counting. Well, what's drumming?
Depending on how many beats are in the measure, just repeating it. And just graining it in your head. Don't let emotion rule it. You have to kind of. And I'm a showman. Much like
I couldn't tell by the hair.
Oh yeah.
He's sporting a mohawk. The podcast. It's going to be on video as well. But for you people listening, he's rocking about an 8-inch tall mohawk. I dig it the most.
I know you can.
As long as the wind's blowing north and south, you cool. But if it's blowing east and west, be all over the place.
I blow away with the wind.
Yeah.
Hey, you should see it at the end of the night after a show. It's kind of like.
Yeah, I call it the free willy. I actually had one person from a crowd say.
Hey, I got to interject one thing that goes along with your story you were telling just a minute ago. Popped right in my head. Being the drummer in the middle school and the high school marching band, kids just pay attention and stay in school, and you too could sit on a couch next to Stone Cold.
A college dropout. All right, Daniel, we got to talk here, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, first of all, you play guitar in the band.
I try.
Okay, now, okay, you're the only guitar in the band, so, well, and I'm sorry,
Hey, man,
sorry,
hey.
no,
Quit
sorry,
cursing me.
sorry.
He always says he's no guitar player.
I done pissed the big man Adrian off. He's
Big
going
man
to give me
Adrian
an
just gave him
atomic
a
drop
telly
off the
fly.
coffee table. I listen to y'all gonna be here for a couple more hours. And by the end of the day, y'all can take the window, y'all can take the stairs. Because we're gonna have a come to Jesus meeting. And, before we do that, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to strategize because this is unfair. Y'all are outmatched. Daniel, sorry about that, Adrian.
Hey.
Then you play lead guitar, correct?
I do.
Okay, let's talk about your musicality, your musical influences.
God, everything from. I'm a hard rock guy as well.
All
I
right.
think the end of this couch is pretty much. They can't see the couch, but I was referring to Jim and Rusty. Pretty much metalheads. Everything from Guns N' Roses are my. They're it to me. Pretty
Right.
much. These guys pick on me all the time because I'm old, but. Slash is my guy. But then past that, Soundgarden, Deftones, any of that stuff, really.
So what do you think about Slash's stuff? I mean, dude, it's not like he's a shredder, but there's so much feel to what he does and everything. It just
He's the guy
it
that-
hooks you.
Yeah, I mean, him and Jerry Control are two guys that are my favorites because you sing their solos. I
Right.
can't sing.
Right.
So listen to those guys. I can sing a Slash solo, and that's what I want to do. If I could sing like Butch or Adrian, I would.
Right.
I can't.
Thank
Okay.
God.
Now, but what you can do is act. You got chops. De Niro, Daniel Day-Lewis, Sidney
Oh,
Poitier.
he can lip sync. Like
Because
hell,
y'all
too.
did a video, the country bar song. Y'all gonna play that here in a minute. I know Adrian's over chomping the bits to start rapping because he's gonna do some stuff here. It's gonna blow your mind.
Hey, I'm
telling you, you're gonna love these guys' sound. What you got, Adrian?
I'm a hick from South Carolina that raps. Let me do my thing.
You got it. I'm about to put the floor up to you, but I got to talk about your acting chops when y'all shot the country bar song video because you was the dude in the video.
I was.
And so you're kind of down on your luck. When y'all started filming that thing, did you say to the director, what's my motivation? Did you have to take 5 minutes? Did you have hair and makeup? Did you have a big-ass trailer? Tell me about the acting experience for you. How was that?
I was hungover. That's how the video begins. We actually shot it in pretty much in order, so it kind of went all right for me. And
The first thing you ever shot chronologically in order.
Yeah, that was interesting. But
How was that being in front of the camera? Because you're used to front of being in a crowd and putting on a show. But how was it doing the acting thing?
it doesn't bother me.
How did he get designated to do this role?
Tell him about your other acting.
I do other acting.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Motherfucker trying to play cool. All right, so tell me about your other acting stuff.
Just did I've done a bunch of indie stuff. Been on CW's The Originals for the full season and things of that nature, and Fast and Furious 7 for about this
Really?
long. But I did get me to Paul Walker. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that. I didn't know that you had an acting background. I thought you pulled out. I enjoyed the
I don't know
video.
if I'd call it a background, but
It was
do
a
that as
fun
well as
year,
I play
right?
guitar.
All right, so Adrian chomping the bit over there. Let's kick this thing back into gear from a musical perspective. What do you guys feel like busting out next? Adrian, I know you want to rap some. Hey, and tell me about that dude from around these parts, and you call yourself a hick, but you're big hip hop influence. How did this come to be? And you were before we started rolling sound, you was rapping, and dude, the way you were able to rap and use that cadence, how do you develop that? Because I can sling some bullshit, but
Honestly,
you're damn good.
Honestly, playing drums. I was a band nerd in high school, just me and Rusty. We, marching in high school. I'm a drummer by trade. The only reason I picked up a guitar is because when me and him first started playing, we couldn't find a guitar player. So, somebody's got to play it.
Yeah.
So I picked up guitar and started playing so me and Butch could just go play acoustic shows, in the honky tonks and bars and clubs in Georgia and South Carolina. And in high school drumline and in drumline, you sing your parts. You sing them. And as a young fella, I got into hip hop because of my brother and a couple other people, a couple of friends. And honestly, Bone Thugs and Harmony came out. And they revolutionized hip hop. They really did. They're a big influence on me, and I loved them back in the day. And really that through drums and then hearing them, I was like, man, I can try to do that. I'll try. I don't know if I can do it. I'm old country boy from South Carolina, but I'll try it. And it's just fun to me. I enjoy it. And these guys will tell me, sing more. You sound good. Sing. But I enjoy the rap part too. I really do. I hunt and fish, and I'm a country boy through and through. But I love it. It's fun. It's drums with your mouth.
All right, that's a good way to put it. I got some more questions to ask you. Why don't y'all bust out another tune and let's kick it into gear. I got beer to drink, and I love y'all's music.
Taking a second to break it, and throwing it out the window. By blind, cloud 9, far below. Could you go, could you take that info? I know that you know. Gotta be going to keep it popping, no stopping and dropping, keep it knocking, yo, when Stone Cold's rocking. Let's go! Nothing left to say, you won't regret this. Take a chance, let's dance, baby, come and walk my way. Loving you would not be hard if you would just relax and let down your guard. That all that it would take. Cause your body is a ride, I'd love to come and loot your lips. Make me a sinner, your soul is therapeutic, and I don't know how much more of you I can take. And I know get this. I don't need her anyway. I want her so bad that I cannot see. Eyes are blinded by the love I breathe. Already hers to take. Cause your body is a ride. I love to come and look at your lips. Make me a sinner, your soul is therapeutic. I don't know how much more of you I can take. The first time I seen her, I knew she was mine. She had that long blonde hair, blue eyes, baby was fine. Gotta make a move right now, don't need to wait too long. Blair was smooth, don't try to come too strong. If I don't do it right, they go, that girlie be gone. A lady like that will stay around too long. At the house, I got a number, I pick up the phone.
The Steve Austin Show.
I got a question, man. I said that's some good shit there. I was sitting there thinking, listen to that song, because right before you busted in that song, you was talking about you always need a guitar player to hit the honky tonks. Previously, Daniel, you said this is the metal section over here. So with these guys loving, and all you guys loving the same music, but you guys being the metalheads, how did y'all all come together and find the common ground?
Well, you even make it odder enough. We were more in a funk soul band when they found us.
Also, they found you.
Yep. Jimmy found us all. Jimmy was the middle guy. He was the guy.
I knew them and them.
Ah, yep. Okay, so you were the hookup. Yep. How did this happen?
I met Epidemic in Anderson, South Carolina.
Which was me and Butch.
Right.
Right. In 2003.
About that time.
And that's when I was definitely going through my rebellious against pop music phase. And, we were playing this is a root, club. My band that I was in at the time used to play. We were called Mill Hill. And we used to play at this club all the time. And
what were y'all playing?
90s grunge type stuff out there.
Alice in Chains and stuff.
Just stuff like that. And they told us that we were going to be opening up for a band called Epidemic, and we'd never heard of them. And we played, and then Big Boys walked in. He had quads from the marching band with him. They didn't have no drums, no Marshall half stacks, no bass guitar, no nothing. Just two big boys and a little skinny white boy that liked to rap. So. And I was ready to go.
Yeah.
I was ready to go drink somewhere else. And next thing I know, I sit there, go get a drink at the bar, and they start playing. And I immediately do, looking over my shoulder, who is this?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah.
I got to go find out who they are.
Yeah, good sound.
So, yeah, I mean, and I had been around, tons of pop music at the time, and just if that showed up at the place I was hanging out, I'd leave. They made me stay all night. And that's when I met them, and we started, talking back and forth. And hey, come do some bass tracks with us. Talk to my old drummer at the time. Hey, come do some.
So what did you do when they caught you here? Did you say, "Hey, man"?
I got out on the dance floor.
Went to introduce yourself to them?
No. I watched their whole set, then talked to them, bought them a drink, sat down, and made friends with them before anything else. But that's when we started talking music and was ready to go. And then one thing led to another. We started playing a little bit.
A little collaboration.
Yeah, few things here that they started playing a lot of shows with my band that actually played that night, and we would play some songs, and they would just jump up out of the crowd and start rapping and singing and everything else, and we would do some old hip hop covers from back in the day with those guys, and then we kind of separated there for a little while. I started playing more in the Atlanta area, got back over more towards this side, and we started talking again, started playing, had a drummer. He moved on to something else. And they said, we need a drummer and a guitar player. I was like, I know who to call.
What's funny is, honestly, like the third show we played with his band, his old band, Mill Hill and us, they were playing. And Jim's a phenomenal bass player, really is. He's my brother, and I want to strangle him sometimes, but he's an unbelievable musician and great bass player. Like the third show we played with him, I looked at Butch and I said, that guy will play bass with us one day. Yeah. And, 6-7 years later, here we sit. So, yeah. Very cool.
We stayed in touch just loosely enough that we were able to, get him at the right time when we needed to. Yeah. And it worked out great.
And Jim, knew Daniel and Rusty. And the first night we practiced as 3 and 20. We wasn't even 3 and 20 then. They wasn't part of the band yet, but we showed up at Daniel's studio in Athens.
This was hilarious.
And Jim wasn't there yet, and me and Butch walk in. We two big old country boys. It is what it is. Yeah. You don't like him, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Rusty's got to tell it from their perspective, because I know that was wild what was going through their head.
Daniel walks out.
What happened?
Daniel walks out, and he looks at me and Butch, and he's dead serious, like stone cold. No pun intended. Stone cold face looks at me and Butch and goes, "This is going to be interesting."
That's the exact words out of his mouth.
And I've lived with that saying forever.
Yeah. Now I pick on him about it. So.
He does, but it was true.
So
I never played any country music before my entire life.
So what?
They brought us a set list of 40 songs or however many it was, and we were playing 2 days later.
Yes,
so he took it as, I was literally looking at a list and chord charts, and I was going, oh, shit. No, you don't know. I don't even know what that song is.
But
who sings that song?
What made you want to jump in on this endeavor? Because it was so foreign to you.
Jimmy, and just it sounded like fun and interesting at the time, which it was and still is. Yeah. But it was definitely weird for me, more so than probably both of those guys.
Rusty, how weird was it for you? What was your experience when you first saw these guys walk in?
I was pretty much on the board with Daniel. No, because we were sweating it on the way there. Like, I was on time for once in my life. And so I didn't even have to set up the drums. His roommate at the time was a drummer. So, he had his drums set up, and it's like this immaculate 11-piece kit that I would never take on the road ever. But I was like, all right, well, this is going to be fun either way. I'd been listening to, and, other bands that I've played with, they give me a listening track to, or a set list, basically, like he was saying, with 40 songs on it.
Yeah.
Usually it's not that elaborate. And I don't know, I finally got a band to where I was like, okay, I like all of these songs, except, maybe some of the more country. Not old country, but like...
Too poppy country?
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah, too pop.
Anyway, yeah. So, things I was like, okay, well, I'll just get the basic beat of it, and then I'll improvise, whatever. But I could seriously, this was a playlist that I would have made for myself to listen to. And I was like, okay, this is going to be fun regardless. And then Daniel told me, he had been in contact with him. I'd never met any of them. I've known Jimmy since grade school. And so they finally, when they were on the way over there, Daniel was like, all right, these guys are big boys, whatever. They walk in out of the truck, and I was like, oh, wow. It's just larger than life. I mean,
You're messing with a heavyweight, boy.
I know. You know about weight classes. This is not fair. And then we started playing, and he opened his mouth, and a beam of amazing just came out, and oh, my God. I just sat there, seriously, my jaw dropped. Daniel was like, play. Do something. I was like, no, just rap a little longer. But no, and then me and Adrian clicked immediately because of the drummer aspect. I mean,
right.
There's like an unspoken bond there between all drummers, I think. There's always, there's a competition for sure.
Right.
If you ever want to spot a drummer in the crowd, he's the guy sitting there with his arms crossed, not moving, picking apart the other drummer, thinking of how he can do it better.
Right.
Daddery's just from East Atlanta.
Went a little personal.
All right. I got some more questions for you guys. Well, what about kicking it up again? And, man, I know Adrian is chomping at the bit, man. Well, what about Get It On, y'all? Because I was talking about, we started off with the first song because I reasoned that'd be a good song to start off with because we wanted to start reaching up a little bit and grabbing you. I think Get It On, y'all, grabs people. And you get to shine and do your thing along with Butch. How about it?
Let's do it.
Okay. I might even jump here, too. I'm kidding.
Everybody wanna know how we do it down here. Roll up the smoke, grab another beer, feel the burning in your throat. Bring it in your ear, let's get it on, y'all. Find a little country girl that ain't too scared. Bottle of Jim Beam and a shot of Everclear. Then take her home on that old John Deere and get it on, y'all. I was born feet first and I hit the ground running and gunning for all the honeys. Never scared to keep it coming. They said that little redneck never be winning from the beginning. He was sending. Boys got the devil in it. I can't help it that I like to keep it dirty like gold. Mud ties on the ride, making it pretty. My pride, nothing but country. I'm a little bit wordy. For those that don't like it, just talk to little birdie. You can meet me at the honky talk about shot. Keeping the country girls drunk and dancing, acting all flirty. They ready to get it on. Cut a little ruggy, we can boot scoot boogie. Teach them how to dug in the head. The 3 and 20 got plenty that we can do. Get the party started, have a redneck rendezvous. Work hard, play hard to catch a buzz. Get no fun, I got some Georgia in my blood. Oh, how we do it down here. Roll up the smoke, grab another beer, feel the burning in your throat. Let's get it on. Find a little country girl that ain't too scared. Bottle of Jim Beam, shot of Everclear, then take her home on that old John Deere and when awake in the morning ain't nothing but blue collar. Gonna make that mighty dollar holler. Get ready to swallow. Can you follow? Do I need to slow it down? Maybe later now it's knick-knack. Roll your dog and take that funky, skunky Carolina country. Grab a couple monies, tell them jump up in the front seat. Find a party far away from the city. Let's get down to business. It ain't gonna be pretty. That's just how we do it down here in the South. No shame in the game. Let it all hang out. City slickers think we got no class. Country fight till we die. They can kiss our ass. Raise a glass and salute the outlaws of the past. Hank, Waylon, no Billy, tires, right jacked up pickups on mud tire. If you wonder what we doing down here, drop the tailgate and crack a cold beer. Shit! Daisy Dukes, bikini tops, and moonshine. Nothing like a Southern Belle at midnight. And this black cold Dixie, hear them say we don't live to work. We work. Everybody wanna know how we do it down here. Roll up the smoke, grab another beer, feel the burning in your throat, ringing in your ears. Let's get it on. Find a little country girl that ain't too scared. Bottle of Jim Beam and a shot of everything. Then take her home on that old John Deere and get it on, baby. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Come on, come on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on right now. Make noise.
Oh, hell yeah. That's some good shit.
This is the Steve Austin Show.
Oh, man, before I will make another request. I will request, because you referenced the name of the song, Black Old Dixie, and part of the lyrics there. I want to talk to you first a little bit about the songwriting process. There's 5 of you guys here. How do you dictate, or how does the system go down with lyrics, music structure? For you guys, does the music come first, then the lyrics, vice versa? Who's the primary songwriter?
It's what I love about 3 and 20. Somebody brings an idea to the table, and then we run with it. And we let the song go where it wants to go. We really do. Again, you have 5 guys with very diverse backgrounds. So where it starts off, by the time we get to where we like, hey, yeah, this is the finished product, could be, honestly, totally different.
Right.
But everybody has their input. And anybody that's ever been in a band knows when you're in a band with 5 guys or you on the road with guys, you love like brothers, you fight like brothers, you argue like brothers. And it's the same with us, man. And I can honestly say I've been in a lot of bands. I've been playing in bars and clubs since I was 16 years old. And playing with these 4 guys has been the best time of my life. Because, yeah, we'll get on each other's nerves and we'll say, hey, man, try something different. But we all respect each other's opinions as well.
But is it when the process comes and you all chip in on the idea, is it lyric-based first or music-based first?
Just depends.
Depends on the human.
It literally is whatever happens.
Okay.
Because I can tell you, we've done both equally, I would say. And it sometimes we've got, people who have written songs, and you look, some people in the industry per se say that there's a structure, that there's a certain way you're supposed to write a song. If that's true, then I am not much of a songwriter, because I have definitely gone against that. It pretty much every idea that I've ever had, I'll bring it to the guys, and I'm just like, hey, man, I woke up and I heard this in my head. I can't play a lick of any kind of instrument, and, heaven help me if I could, and I can't, but I'll bring it to these guys, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, it may take us a little bit of time arguing back and forth. I could sing to them everything I hear in my head, and within a matter of time, it's going to come out sounding exactly like what I heard in my head.
And again, I'm on Pump 3 and 20 Up. What I love about this band is we play what we feel. And no disrespect to any of the mainstream artists or the people doing their thing, but it's so produced. You've got somebody telling them, hey, do this. No, fuck you. This is my music. No disrespect to anybody.
Right.
This is what we live. This is what we feel. And if people are digging what we're doing, man, it's amazing. It may take a little time, like Butch said, but we're going to do our thing. And we're going to do it 3 and 20's way. And if you like it, thank you so much. If you don't listen to it.
Hey, y'all can take the winner. Y'all can take the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't like this shit. Fuck. God.
We can take a chair to the
Damn, you ain't got to get hot about it. I'm with you guys. Shit, I invited y'all here. No, I'm just kidding with you. I dig y'all sound. Talk to me a little bit about Black Old Dixie. What's the song about? Because I've been trying to put the meaning into this, and I haven't so far, but I dig the groove and I dig the song.
You started.
He just ruined my microphone.
Technical difficulties, hold on.
See, at least that happened to you here, because that happened to me on stage.
Adrian, tell me about Black Old Dixie.
If you listen to country music, like the country music that we grew up on, it's pretty much you got 1 foot in the gutter and 1 foot trying to make it. 1 foot in heaven, 1 foot in hell. And being Southern born and Southern bred, and it's kind of our life. Yeah, we love living in the South, but at the same time, we get up and we go, no offense to our work or anybody, but we get up and we go to jobs every day that we know we're not supposed to be at. We're supposed to be playing music, or we're supposed to be whatever your dream is for a living. So Black Hole Dixie means, hey, I love living here. I love living in the South, but at the same time, there's something missing. And it's you have those days where your dog dies and, your girlfriend leaves you and, everything seems like it's going wrong, but still we're blessed to be alive and be doing what we're doing. That's really what Black Hole Dixie boils down to. When you feel like you're sinking into that black hole, still proud to be alive, still proud to be a Southern man, doing our thing, living our lives. And people have asked us, is Black Hole Dixie against the South? We're from South Carolina. It's not at all. It's, again, we kind of a throwback to the older country where you got, one foot with things you ain't supposed to be doing, with the other foot trying to get things right. You know what I mean? So.
But before I request Black Hole Dixie, when you say old school country, you're a little bit younger than me. Who are you referring to as the old school country?
Outlaw country. Any outlaw country. I mean,
you talking about David Allan Coe?
David Allan Coe, Hank Williams Jr. All those guys, the outlaw country movement as a whole, really 70s. Waylon, all those guys, they didn't call them outlaws because they were criminals.
No, it was just...
They called them outlaws because they played the music they wanted to play.
Right. Exactly.
They didn't give a shit.
They went against
they didn't give a shit.
What everybody told them they were supposed to do to fit in that box, and they did what they wanted to do.
Essentially,
so against the game.
We're respectful guys, and we want to take every opportunity we can get, but at the same time, we're going to be us, and we're going to do what we're going to do. If you don't like it, thank you anyway. You can kiss my ass.
That being said, hey, man, let's segue into Black Hole Dixie. I dig it.
How you doing over there, Daniel? Can you hear me?
I'm about to segue back into some Jack Daniels in a minute.
I can hear Rusty good.
This song is dedicated to everybody living their life down here in this black hole we call Dixie. Can't you see? Can't you see what them toyers they've been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what them toyers they've been doing to me? Mr. Adrian Lee, y'all. That old pickup just ain't running like she used to. Damn old hound dog ran away. Pretty homecoming queens, I've had quite a few. But these days that just don't mean a thing. No. We spend our late nights with Jack and Jim, drowning out our sorrow. Dreaming of a life that could have been. Always just sitting around here waiting on tomorrow. So we can wake up and do it all over again. Down here in this black hole I call Dixie. It's where I come from, where I've always been. Down here in this black hole I call Dixie. Welcome to Dixie Hour. You might make it out, but she'll suck you back down again. Oh. We all see the Reverend at the church on Sunday morning when we go to repent of our sins. Everybody in this little town's got skeletons in their closet. I got enough of them that I call them my friends. Yeah. Round here we're known for raising hell in the Bible Belt, and that's quite alright by me. So you can go ahead and call us redneck losers if you please. Call us anything you please. Why these stars drops a lot like we did from Chris. Everybody know we need to put that out. Take a big dip and start to spit a little bit about how now we so proud to be giving it loud. In the black old Dixie back in the sticks, don't live that country crowd. Go ahead, get the drink on now. Dirty up this silo ground. Get a bunch of love in the back, everybody on the front porch, whiskey pound. Turn that Hank up loud, don't rock that jukebox now. No, you're never gonna leave down here in this black hole I call Dixie. It's where I come from, where I've always been. Down here in this black hole I call Dixie. Dixie, y'all. You might make it out, but you suck you back down again. Suck you back down again. And when she sucks you down in the end, know that you're never gonna leave again. Don't try to fight your way out when you're southern bound. Never turn around. Welcome to Dixie, y'all. And when she sucks you down in the end, know that you're never gonna leave again. Don't try to fight your way out when you're southern bound. Never turn around. Welcome to Dixie, Stone Cold.
We usually go into a big thing at the end there.
When you guys, but here's the thing: is listen to you guys unplugged and acoustic, because normally, you know, on the CD or album, whatever they call them these days, the download. Fuck, technology's messed it all up. Whatever you call it, man. Yeah. You sing as what are you singing through? A synthesizer with that effect?
Oh yeah, no, that was. I think we were going through a little T-Pain phase.
Yeah, we had a little we actually wrote that song. We wrote that song in 2010 when T-Pain was big. So kiss my ass.
No, so but when y'all do that, y'all don't use. Well, what is that?
It's called auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
Yeah.
It's just an effect on program.
Okay, I didn't know what it was because I don't speak the language, but you know, obviously when you hear it on the record, you know, it's that sound. I mean, but it's a cool sound.
About to start doing it live.
Auto-tune? No, I'm
With
not.
your talk box.
Oh, that's very, very different.
So what is it? Talk box?
He plays the talk box.
I do.
What is talk box?
Remember Peter Frampton?
Yep. Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That thing.
Well, I was wondering, man. You had like
These
3
are
good
fun.
songs. Hell of a run. 3 good songs.
Well, I only knew of one, so you know
Well,
2 more than I
was
do.
giving a bit of the doubt because we're on a podcast. Hey, you guys are talking about hitting the honky tonks. And Butch, who were your influences from? I'll take one out of the freezer.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
And we're going to stop down and roll into the second hour after this, and take a bathroom break, obviously. But talk to me, Butch, about your vocal inspirations.
Well, obviously, I'm a Carolina boy, just like Adrian was talking about. I took a little bit different path. I remember back when I was about 12, 13 years old, a little old group by the name of Boyz II Men came out with their first record, the Cooley High Harmony record. And at that point in time, I had just kind of discovered, from watching my older sister, who was also a vocalist, she's 10 years older than me, and I had just kind of discovered I could carry a little bit of a tune. And I was just drawn to soul music because I grew up listening to, all the oldies on the radio stations, riding around with my mom and dad in the car. And so I just loved that kind of music. And Boyz II Men came out, and I thought they were an instant throwback to that style of music that was somebody that was on, my level happening right then.
Right.
And so I fell in love with it, learned every lyric to every song on that record, knew every part, whether it would be, the high falsetto, the bass parts, the runs that Wanye would do. And I just studied it at night in, night out. I can't tell you how many times my mom or dad would come crashing into my bedroom while I'm listening to my old Sony Walkman CD player at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, singing at the top of my lungs, jerking that thing out of the wall, and wouldn't give it back for about a week, because I'm in there singing at the top of my lungs trying to learn all those parts. And so, it started with Boyz II Men, rolled into groups like Jodeci, Jagged Edge, Brian McKnight, Stevie Wonder. That's my influence. That's where I get my sound from.
He sings that kind of music because the girls like it.
And and even into today, the Ushers, I love Usher, and I'm not gonna say Justin Timberlake is another one of my big influences. I just love his style, And, that's the kind of stuff that I was into. And then transferring that over into the countryside, same thing. I always was big on the vocal country groups. I loved the Restless Hearts, the Diamond Rios, the Alabamas.
Right.
Those were my bands because hearing that harmony. And
you had to say Alabama. If you didn't hit Alabama, I was going to throw you out.
It was going to be the one.
That was it. That's where I developed my sound, and that's the kind of music. Even to this day, I mean, you they'll catch me anytime I'm riding around. I plug my Spotify in, and I'm listening to 90s R&B or 90s country. That's what I'm listening to.
Before we ride off and take a little break here, you and Adrian were out on the road, and he was playing guitar, and y'all was just doing a two-man deal. So what was one of y'all's go-to songs that y'all both loved to play because this was when y'all was doing y'all's thing? What was the go-to song?
It's been a while.
I know it's been a while, but I mean, so what would have been a popular tune for you guys? Did y'all do any Keith Whitley, any George Strait, any George Jones, Merle Haggard, Fight Inside of Me?
I'll be honest with you.
No, I want you to lie to me, goddamn it. Butch, come on.
Well, see, I could sugarcoat it and say what everybody wants to hear. But what I would say it's that Phil Collins.
Nah,
in the air tonight?
Country-wise, we do Family Tradition or David Allen Coe.
Oh, dude, y'all do Family Tradition?
Yeah.
Okay, now, what David Allen Coe do you do?
What do you think?
The Ride.
No, we don't do the Ride.
What?
What's the other big one?
David Allen Coe.
You don't have to call me darling.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No.
Call me by my name.
Ooh. Call me by my
Never
name.
even call me by my name.
Leave it to the punk to get him.
Man, I got to go. I have to go with. What was my choices?
Hank Jr.?
No, Hank Jr. Which Hank Jr. song? Family Tradition? I got to go Family Tradition all day long. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a Family Tradition right here.
Can we do our version?
Oh, hell yeah. You can do anything you want. This is the 3 and 20 podcast.
Will you, the off-camera lady in the room, will you participate? That's all we got to know. Will you participate when called upon? Okay, then we can do our version.
Okay.
All right, everybody, go ahead and take a sip.
I don't have one. I'm going to go.
It all went to hell.
Okay. It all went to hell. This is going to be on the Unleashed show.
Country music singers have always been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolk have disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I went and changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family tradition. You know, they asked me, Hank, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Stop and think it over. Ladies, what is your favorite position? If we get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. Somebody get that love to know your drink. Am very proud of my daddy's name, although his kind of music and mine ain't exactly the same. If I'm down here with Stone Cold, it's somebody trying to give me friction. I said, leave me alone, I'm singing all night long, 'cause it's a family. You know they ask me, hey, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Why must
stoned and sing all night long. All right, Rusty, Butch. You know they ask me, Hank, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the song that you wrote? Stop and think it over, ladies. What is your favorite position? Woo! On top, she says, can I get a reverse cowgirl?
1 time, 2 time, do you want to ride? Up here in South Carolina. All you ladies out there listening, y'all got to come visit South Carolina, Easley, South Carolina.
Don't say nothing.
We like it like this. Can I get a 69 up in here? Hey, yeah.
Boy, you talking about it.
Oh. But if we get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition.
Shit, I dig it the most. I didn't know what y'all was going to throw at me. You hit me in the head with a monkey wrench.
Let me hear y'all say hell yeah.
Hey, we got about a... Go ahead, Rusty.
I don't think I've ever seen Daniel blush before.
Yeah. You were channeling your inner Daniel Day-Lewis to do that blush. So before we ride off in the sunset on this first hour, hey, if you guys will stick around and play another hour, man, we'll really loosen this thing up and just shoot the shit. But y'all are here. Y'all in the Georgia, South Carolina area. How do people go about finding you? Because I know on Twitter you're at 3 and 20 Band. How do people contact you to get a hold of you and say, hey, man, we need you guys because we love your sound. Come play for us.
Well, the best thing to do is to hit us up on the website, which is www.3and20.com. That is the number 3 and ANDTWENTY. And it actually will send you directly to all of our other social media sites just directly from that. And we're always going to go there first with anything new we've got for you.
Hey, man, I was just checking out YouTube prior to talking to you guys. I was trying to do a little research. I try to actually know what the fuck I'm talking about when I roll into conversation with somebody. But like I said, I've been listening to y'all shit for a long time since Butch sent me those CDs stuck in my tractor because I love it. But I saw an interview that a lady from the news came and did down to do with y'all, and it showed me in my tractor listening to y'all stuff. And y'all talking about me. That's me, man. I ain't no fake. You're talking about being real. I'm real. I listen to these motherfuckers. I forgot the point I was trying to make. Stay with me. Watch. I'll come back. I'm right now passing by Saturn, going by Pluto. Don't let me stop at Uranus.
Oh, shit.
What I was going to say is that news clip. So I was in a news clip, but man, I dig you guys' sound. And how did that come about? Was that just a recent interview?
That was that's been 2-3 months ago.
Okay.
We've got a song. We may play it here in this next hour, and we actually had the opportunity to go down to Charleston, South Carolina, with another friend who found us on Twitter, and his name's Darius Rucker.
Yes, sir.
And that's all I'll say about it right now. But
I met Darius Rucker in a hotel a long time ago. He was checking the lobby about the same time I was, probably about 2 or 3 in the morning. And Darius is a big wrestling fan, and obviously he's done wonderful for himself in the music business and turned from Hoodoo and Blowfish into the country music genre and has found his success. So, yeah, I'm digging that. And anything else that we can talk about in this first hour before we take this thing to the house? Adrian.
Thank you for letting us be here. We appreciate you letting us be here. And I mean that. We really, really thank you for letting us be here and for promoting our music and liking our music. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, man, I've really enjoyed my time in Hartwell. I call it Lake Hartwell because I always get a chance to stay here on the lake. And I got Michelle taking care of me over here. Ronnie printed on my T-shirts. And So I love it here, and I love you guys' music. So we're going to stick around. We're going to take it into part 2, and we're going to really loosen it up and just shoot the breeze and have fun, because I got some more questions for these guys. But you can find them at 3and20band.com and on Twitter at 3and20, and give them a shout if you want to hear their music, because they're badass. Check it out because I said so, and that's the bottom line. We're wrapping this thing up. Let's go home.
This has been a Podcast One production. Download new episodes of The Steve Austin Show every Tuesday at PodcastOne.com. That's PodcastOne.com.
See what hit blockbusters are streaming free this month during Popcorn Summer Movies on Pluto TV. Watch Django Unchained or Transformers Dark of the Moon for an action-packed evening, or The Truman Show and School of Rock for a good laugh with the whole family. Plus, Pluto TV has thousands of other free movies available on live and on demand. Download Pluto TV on all your favorite devices for free and start streaming now.
Without the fans, there is none of this.
Wednesday, August 9th.
I'm so honored to be here. Baby, you're a rock star.
America's biggest super fans meet their superstar idols.
Yeah!
And compete for a once-in-a-lifetime prize.
That is correct!
I'm going to take them through my new record, song by song.
You can pick a song, and we can sing it together on stage.
And the title of Ultimate Superfan.
It is up to you, America.
Superfan. Superfan premieres Wednesday, August 9th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Superfan.